we have seen a lot of reactions about what Ohanes Ndibo is planning to do, because the order that was leaked about how they are planning to go and beg Fulani people. Okay, if you check the title of the video, you will understand that it says Ohana Ezi Ndi Fulani are ready to beg Hausa Fulani Chai. So this is just what is trending, and it has been trending for days. The reason why I've not commented on that is because I want to gather the information to know what is actually happening, why they want to beg, because I was not able to lay my hands on the information that we need to, you understand, know, and the source of the informations. I waited. Even PM posted the some of the one of the audio, the conversation. So, but here we are going straight to listen to those audios and make a comment on that. We are not going to waste much time in this live broadcast. We'll try our best to make it snappy. So I will just go straight to the audio itself. Now listen and listen very carefully, please. While listening, please like the video, comment, tell me where you're watching from, and tell me what you think about what they're discussing. The first commentators here, Biafra Nwa, Ezudo, and Excellence Watchup is here. He say hi, can report. Yes, it's good for me to read the comment before the broadcast so that I will not be interrupted with your comment. It's good for me to comment on the few people that we would like to place their comment on time. Okay, like I said, we're not going to waste much time. I greet you all that are here. I thank you so much for joining me in the live broadcast. Let's go there.
Igbo in Destiny, there were
the only active prof on issues of the moment.
There were okay, madam.
Kita can follow here.
Oh, yeah, oh, indeed, him, the dinner, query. You see, you had 200,000. No more doing it. The latest scamming to rule in Nigeria. Amaramu ihe mere ha ji chee na m kwesịrị ime benefit from the wickedness. Asị na aha ya bụ hacking. I struggled for 2 days to restore my WhatsApp. Yes, ihe na-emecha. Eko wachede.
Ọ dị mma.
Ịhụgonu ka obodo ghasara.
Onye kwa nsogbu.
Kedu unu ha bụ ndị nọ na corridors of power? Kedu solution unu?
Ọmụke na-ajụ ya bụ ajụjụ a.
Kedu ihe onye m ga-ajụ ya oge ma bụ nwanne m nwere? Onye m na-ekwurịta. Kedu ihe
Ohaneze melu a retreat ha mere on the 27th of May.
Last year.
They titled it Akopiji. Where Boab Semadeka as chairman invited all the governors of the Igbo-speaking states. None appeared. Only Governor Enugu State sent the deputy. So, how come knowing how again? Now, blood guilt now. No.
Oh, from Morocco.
Okay. Of 1966.
How is Morocco? How is life there?
I think onye ufuru ọbara ga-ekpochu. I got go round, penetrate ndị Hausa ọbụrụ ụkwụ abụ n'ọnụ. Na ndị Igbo ga-achọ akpọ onwe ha n'aka wee jee mgbaghalụ. Because now the blood vengeance that is crying vengeance of innocent blood. Now onye bulu papa ndị Fulani na afia bụ Chukwuma. So and action and reaction are never equal. So now hate and operation ihe niile na-achụ Igbo stemmed from that incident of 15th January 1966. I will send you the documents. Then anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo manụ na ọ bụrụ na nwere ihe na-achụ anyị n'ilo ọkwa maka na anyị bido n'ụlọ na-achụ onwe anyị. I went to Baton Rouge today. Akwụkwọ anyị ejego to the press. Mgbe na-asị ya mgbe a kọstụrụ dị akwụkwọ wetara m ya na nche onye ọbụla ọ bụrụ 1 million ka a na-ebi ọ bụrụ 500,000 ị na-ebi ka e wee bido ya bụ ike.
Ọkwa akwụkwọ ahụ ite?
Yes. Na-akọwa bụ ije ndị be anyị nwatakịrị na-aga njem nna ya sị ya akọpụkwala ije asụsụ Igbo na-asụ na mgbe ochie. So ngwa iwu anyanwụ na gị nwa bụ iwu anyanwụ bụ nna ndị Igbo. Now you have realized na Enugu State bụ the citadel of Igbo administration. Now Governor Enugu State is not bound to be the guardian of every other governor in former Eastern region. And Alice Madeke was the first Igbo son that ruled in the Igbo cardinal after Igbo became after the East Central State to Anambra State. Now Alice Madeke was the second person after Jim Ngobu. So now the three of you can partner to begin to pull the other governors one after the other. So we have got an opportunity to re-strategize of our call Yabuija. Kiriki is a melody program. A Gimabo Iwanya Wepoya book, and we're only zagging. Listening where the trust of Ndi Bonina, the government in the southeast. So, if I advise people, we put up book Alison Madek. At the 100 people that were accredited to attend that function, and that was heads of organizations and parastatals and civil society organizations. And I documented it. So now, actually, was set in motion from that meeting. The chairman of reconciliation, the chairman of peace building in Nigeria, Dr. D.N. Okechukwu, gave him 100,000 naira. Na ya mara na ihe a na-eme na Nigeria adịgo completed naanị na ọ bụ na without the pollution na ala Igbo na enwere ihe Igbo na-eje na mba ime gagaga. Now Oruku na Umuode ịma na enwere reconciliation of 2019.
Onye ya na onye?
Oruku and Umuode na Baton Rouge, community Baton Rouge. I was part of that reconciliation from 2002 to 2019. About 6 days ago, Baton Rouge sent them some voices. Now, Raymond Okenwa, that was the other head in the Oruku community, and asked their head that operation of the so-called Ndiosun and Ndioru sent 4 hours voice message to Ndioru. Renewing that reconciliation name and achievement 2019. Na governor nyel ha Koboko, na commissioner of police nyel ha Koboko. So now a engineer, instilling issues that should intensify a new rebellion. Okay. Ndi Oruku were unleash a curse upon him, a rejection of that misguide, a stop of that confusion. Na fama nwa chukwu ekwukwa na ka ihe gbankwe ha ọgụ ihe ga-abatara ha na ụmụnne ha Umuode to start a war. They did this took place for 3 days. The third day, what happened? Raymond Okenwa, while in Abuja, died. Uruku busted into celebration. So Nakaji Barabagi. Oh, ihe na anyị nwa bụ Igbo kwesịrị ime ka Nigeria dị mma. If you go know ihe Igbo mee na 1966 ka Nigeria ji bụsa. Because at the time of 1966, Igbo had no reason whatsoever to engage in talk less of being a champion. And we have not seen reason yet why we have to retrace our steps. And Igbo in Nigeria, Igbo more. no. Batazana village.
Okay, you see how this man started all these stories. It sounds so nice. He was trying to lay background, and at end, he arrived at the same mistake they always arrive at, trying to ignore the problem to blame the victim. You are now telling people that the problem of Igbo people is because of Q, that Chokomakadina Zogo. In his own words, the person that buys Southern of Sokoto is Chokomakadina Zogo. But that Q, we are told that there's different representative from other region as well. So when they said Igbo Q because of Ngadina Zogo, they ignore the fact that even Yoruba people, Middle Belterners, some Northerners are part of the Q. It's not about Igbo. But they always say Igbo, probably because Nzogo was the head of the group. Now, if Nzogo were the head of the group, because he's trying to tell you that the problem they're having now is because of Nzogo by father of Fulani. Okay? Now, the same Nzogo is from where? Delta State, right? And you, Ohaneze, you have not admit the facts. You have not accept that people, Igbos that are being carved to Delta State, you have not agitated, you have not made even a comment on how to unify the so-called Igbo-speaking communities that have been carved out from the so-called 5 states Igbo lands. There are some of the people that are from other minority groups like Riverline area. I played a video of Nsema yesterday here. Nsema celebrating and cursing and making nonsense comment about the Igbo people. Lying that people are trying to lure them to become one, whereas they are not one, as if he's so better than Igbo. But that's a story for another day. Now, the same Chukwumanzogo that your own word, Igbos are suffering because of his sin. Okay? You have not unified yourself with that in Zogo's community. Today, we saw a video of Sunday Olise. Okay? I'm just giving you an example from people from that area. Somebody from that community, where Zogo came from that, even if it's not the community, they are all carved out from 5 states of Igbo land today. The job of Ohaneze is to do what? Look for your lost sons, lost daughters, lost children, and bring them back home. Even if they are in Delta, you should bring them to your organization. Let them have representative, equality, and feel, at home where they come from. Because this is not as if you are joining a group. No, this is where you come from. Ohanese have not done their primary assignment, but Ohanese have now admitted that Nzogo is an Igbo, but they are not in control of the community where Nzogo come from. And they are not telling you that the suffering of Igbo people and the marginalization is because of that Igbo man by Southern of Sokoto. And for them to redeem Igbo from that, the best thing is for them to go and beg the Fulani. Tell them sorry, kneel down and beg them so that their sin will be forgiven. I hope you understand what this man is trying to say. He started by telling you even the communal problem that we are having within Igbo land and all that, and how the god of land is not fighting back and all that. Good. But you have to do what you're supposed to do to unify Igbo first as an organization. You said Oha. Oha means the public, everybody, as long as an Igbo. So anything that has to do with Igbo, this organization represents you. That is the primary agenda of Ohanese. But here, you cannot even speak for people, Igbos in Kogi. You can't speak for Igbos in Benue. You can't speak for Igbos in Delta. You can't speak for Igbos in Bini. Do you understand? Not because those Igbos, it's not as if you have approached them and they refuse. Even if they refuse, it is your duty to identify with them because they are Igbos. Instead, claim to not. We are coming to beg you. for buying certain of Sokoto. Now, this man that he's tabling this information to have a better response than anyone can give. I mean, in terms of what the history of buying people and the history of Fulani in Nigeria. The both of them are they are all the same thing in some area, like the man that is the prof that he's talking to and him that is talking to prof. Both of them believe that somehow Nigeria will work at a point. We are still getting there, but I want to follow it step by step. So let's hear what the response of this man. Just let me see if it starts from here.
Ndị Fulani were na-avenge his death till date. So kedu ogene ka ndị agụlere na ụmụlede mee ha ncha ha na ụmụnne ha over the years were n'ọgụ ha ga-egbu onwe ha. So this is what we are supposed to do. And until we rise to...
As you can see, he said that the Fulanis are avenging the death of Sultan of Sokoto. They are avenging the death of Sultan of Sokoto. Avenging the death of Sultan of Sokoto. Let's play this video, this audio, so that you will hear the response of this man. The man that is talking to the prophet himself, that knows history more than him.
So our book has gone to the press. With the custom. Formatting can name now. How many pages when we get cost oil? I cost oil. I was going back yesterday saying, I can make you go there. No, you know, you go 100,000. You can send legal materials of that I complete. Who so now I'm about head of a parastatal.
Okay, he told Professor Batlominaji that he's coming to see him with Ojugo to pay respect. He's seeking money for publication of the book that he have written about the problem of Igbos, how it started by the coup. That coup they did is the problem. The blood is crying and blood. I'm not buying people. I always say it. I'm against it. I'm against crime of anybody. Blood shedding blood is not what I cannot advocate for that. But when it comes to when it has to do with your defense, then I will encourage you to defend yourself. And defend yourself could cost anything because you are defending yourself for you not to get fired. You understand? So, but you going to fight people, no, I cannot advocate for that.
Global Family Reconciliation Initiative. So we need to begin to reunify our family as a family of nation. I don't know Nigeria, we chant a new song if we are able to achieve it. Then I get about 227 went for your message. We're talking. So now, this is the best I want to do it.
Now listen, the man want to give the response. Pay good attention from here.
Now, network. Oh, ajụjụ m ga-ajụ tutu m ekwu ihe m chọrọ ikwu. Ndị Fulani a unu na-eche ịrịọ arịrịọ ha bidoro gbuo ndị Igbo gbuo na 1937. Ha bịakwa gbuo ndị Igbo 1945. Ihe ọkọ ịnahụrụ kwuru okwu independence Edunya Akintola North na 1953. Arapụ ịnahụrụ na ndị Yoruba bụ Akintola ndị na-ekwu independence gbuo ndị Igbo na 1953. Gbuchacha nke ọma. Taa ihe a niile ha na-egbu, ihe a niile ndị Fulani na-egbu ndị Igbo, kedu mgbe unu ga-eme ya avenge? Unu wabụ ndị Igbo.
Good question.
Ajụjụ ka m jụrụ. Chere ka m bịa. eze ndị Fulani agba Amadu Bello egburu unu na-aga ịrịọ maka ya ma abalị wee egburu eze ndị eze onye ozi Amadu Bello ndị Fulani ha abịago mee plead rịọ arịrịọ maka ndị Yoruba eginyere Balewa quelling the wetty riots in Western region egbukata ndị Yoruba bụ ihe ogbugbu a na-egbu esi na ya bịa na-egbu ndị TV Muhammadu Bello gbukata ndị TV Middle Belt a na-egbu bụ ihe wetara ndị a niile mere ku anwa ma treasonable fellow na-eji ftu agbolowo nga ọ na-egbu Amadu Bello a na Balewa bụ ndị chọrọ iwere ọchịchị Nigeria by force na 17 January ebe Ademoye ga ma Nzogbu ma ndị chọpụtara kwụsị n'ezie precipitate coup d'etat na January 15th to stop them taking over Nigeria finally. Many Nigeria made to survive today. More coup of 15 January, there will be no Nigeria by this time. If Amadu Bello and Balewa have been allowed to carry out their own coup, that was to take place after Amadu Bello had returned from Lesser Hajj. So, unu avenge. Unu wabu ndị Igbo. Mohanese. Ihe m na-agwa gị, ị ga-agwa ka unu ji bụrụ ọhaneze ahụ na ndị na-eme ije. Unu gaa n'iru were inyere chakol na-ete ndị Igbo n'iru. Unu gaa n'iru tewe ndị Igbo. Unu gaa n'iru. Ọkwụrụ na ha eme mitin. O nwere eso unu na-eme mitin. O nwere onye na-eso unu. Bat nna ji ama m ya mụ na ala azụ.
Credit ngwa.
Kedu ebe m kwurutere okwu?
Esile anyị nwa na-eje na-akpọ mitin. Ndị one ka anyị na-akpọ ma ejebe ime mitin ahụ.
Ọ bụ ihe m jụrụ unu. Ọ bụ ka unu si bụrụ ndị na-amarọ ihe ọbụla na-eme na Naịjirịa, ihe ọbụla na-eme ndị Igbo, ihe ndị niile arụrụ ala niile ndị Fulani na-arụ. Ndị na-ekwuchitere Fulani okwu bụ unu nwa niile bụ ndị na-eje mitin ahụ. Unu adịghị akpọ Igbo ọzọ ndị ga-agwa unu ihe a m na-ekwu.
I would have loved to hear what you wanted to say about Batinati. I would have loved to hear that, but let's continue. Because this man seems to have a lot to say. I don't know, but let's continue.
Look at that, 1937, 1945, 1953. Look at the Yoruba in quelling with riots. Look at the TV. Look at the Middle Belt. Amadu Bello na-ekwu na Middle Belt bụ footstool ha na ha na-agi deep Quran to the sea. Na ha ga-akọnka ma Igbo ma Yoruba ma gịnị. Ihe niile a na-eme mekata tupu eme that coup. That coup d'etat, e nwere coup d'etat January 17th, 1966. Amadu Bello na Buhari na Akintola na plan to walloping the West. Coup d'etat. Nke ha ga-ejizie overtake Nigeria. Coup d'etat. Mee coup d'etat na Nigeria. Sizie Nigeria. Edochita Ademologun wa na show the inde. Ma ndị niile may change the army leadership. Ndị ga-carry that coup d'etat. Bụ ihe mere nsogbu ha ma Ademologun ma ndị ọzọ. Coup d'etat nke ha abụrụ supposed to be January 15th. All but to prevent Amadu Bello taking over Nigeria ya na Balewa in a coup d'etat. And if that had happened, Nigeria would have disintegrated. It is that 15th January that saved the Yoruba, that saved the Igbo, that saved the Middle Belt, that saved the TV, that stopped the Wete campaign in West. Yama, and preserve Nigeria. Today, the Hausa no know. Not that nobody wants killing, but the Fulani want killing. They want that is killing for business. Now, till today, I had the Fulani na Hausa. Hausa be go Niger. There is Igbo. were mma kọtụrụ histri ebe histri unu bidoro bụ Jenụwarị 15 na-egburu eze ndị Fulani. Ndị Fulani gbukwadoro eze ndị Igbo since 1937, 45, 53. Eze ndị Yoruba since 1962 na-egbuwete campaign na Midwest na Western region, na-egbu eze ndị TV, na-egbu eze ndị Middle Belt, si na Ahmadu Bello si na ha ga-edipụrịrị Koran into the sea.
It is in public domain. It's true.
Na-ekwu na Middle Belt the footstool a na ha kọnkago ha na ndị ọzọ ma Igbo ma gị na ha na-aga kọnka. Unu hapụ ndị akpọrọ onwe unu ndị Igbo, unu were chakol inyere je na-ete ndị Igbo n'iru sinu na aga ime abolution iru ndị Fulani ahịrịa na ha na unu gburu eze ndị Igbo. Ndị Igbo sọ ndị Igbo mere kuu ahụ, ọ bụ sọ ndị Igbo mere kuu ahụ, nọ ndị Igbo lead, nọ Chukwuma leadiri ya kuu ahụ. Ihe m ga-agwa gị na ndị Igbo ọzọ ahụ ije ekwensu ahụ ije arụrụ ala si gaa n'iru were n'iwu anyanwụ ma iwu kpakpando ma iwu nkịta ma iwu ewu, gaa n'iru ma onye ọrịa mmadụ eke ma amanwụ eke ma ndị niile bikọtawanị wee gaa n'iru were inyere tewe ndị Igbo n'iru. Ugbu a na-achọ ka a ga-esi ibu arụ a niile ndị Igbo na-ebupụrụ ndị Naijiria. Onye a na-akpọ Buhari bịakwa gbukata ndị Igbo ekwensu a na-akpọ ambasadọ gịnị ji mee ọha na eze gịnị na George Obi ọzọ yọkwụrụ ya yọbata na ọha na eze si na prezident jeneral. N'Igbo niile a na-egbu Buhari gbukata o jee were osi na medal were nye 82 division commander kene ya ka o si na-egbu ndị Igbo ndị nke ya. O nwere ihe ọzọ ọrụ nke a na-akpọ iwu anyanwụ nke ya afta ma otokoto niile. The next thing ọ ga-eme bụ ịnọ ebe ahụ chọọ ka ọ ga-esi chịwa ka a rapụ itinye ndị Rivers Igbo, ka a rapụ isi na onwere ebe Igbo niile Igbo dị ma ewepụ Central State. Unu na-aga n'iru na-eme ya. Ndị Fulani a na-ekpokọ Fulani niile nọ n'ụwa Afrịka na ha na-eme mitin na Naịjirịa. Yoruba na-ekpokọ Yoruba niile nọ n'ụwa ma Kogi ma Akwara si na ha bụ Yoruba bịakpuo na Delta Edo. Ụwa niile n'ijo niile si n'ọnwa mana unu niile bụ Igbo ahụ si sọ Igbo bụ si n'Ọka ịbịa n'Enuguelaghachikwa bụ sọ Igbo na ndị ọzọ bụrụ Igbo. Unu na-agba okirikiri so ụnyaahụ ka iwu anyanwụ ma na-enwere Igbo na Rivers steeti. Maka gịnị? Maka ọ chọrọ si chịrị gawa enye na ndị Rivers steeti opportunity ka ha mee produce ọhaneze president general. Unu nọrọ ebe ahụ na-agba okirikiri gwa ha na m sịrị nwa Ogbuonye sịrị na unu gaa n'iru were inyere tewe ndị Igbo n'iru. Fulani kwesịrị ịrịọ mgbaghara na Nigeria. That is Haja Alimbe.
But this our sister Diana, I am confused about something about you. You are. How do you manage to hear this thing since you are not Igbo? How? I mean, how? Do you have a translator? I'm surprised you're able to understand what he is because everything that he's saying here is in Igbo language. And from your comment, you actually listen to this. You know what they're saying. You said, I like the man, really. He really exposed the evil people calling themselves Ohanes and Igbo, and their hypocrites and evil plans on the Biafran restoration. God bless the old man. Your comment cannot come from someone who does not speak Igbo. There's no way you make such comment if you don't understand Igbo language, because everything he's saying here is okay. Apart from the one that the man cut off, I think he wanted to make comments about batting at something like that, but that one is not. It is not included in this video. I don't know. I will still see if I can get the full length video. I mean the whole video, because this one is just the person has forwarded it to me, just sending me from WhatsApp, and it's not. I believe it's not complete. Maybe I will go back to the one that PM shared to see if that part is there or not. So Diana, I would like you to explain more about that. From my own personal understanding, okay, it has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Thank you for your comment anyway.
I was saying, believe it or not, were ni nyere tewe ndị Igbo n'iru were ni nyere tewe ndị Igbo n'iru Igbo ga-anọ n'ime onwe ha unu were eziokwu na-etinye n'ụgha. Yes,
it is true.
Igbo should be united. Are you uniting the Igbo? Unu na-unite Igbo. You are dividing and destroying the Igbo.
Please guys, like this video.
That
like
is
this video.
one truth you mentioned. Now they unite Igbo. That you name Igbo.
Yes, I am live. My sister Chioma Ibe. I am live. We are this live video.
Consensus on Hanesi with no election. Nothing. Are you uniting the Igbo? While others are uniting the people. And a global restructuring. Do you have a template for restructuring?
They don't. They don't.
That is what you are waiting for. They frustrated with the criminalities of these corrupt people called Hanese. Now, the next evil, the Fulani.
I tell you, unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Criminal. Bloodthirsty dog, hound. Not that anybody wanted to. Okay, Amadu Bello na Balewa. Was there a time Igbo decided to go and kill Amadu Bello and Balewa? Was it the Igbo that sent Nzogu and Co to go and kill Amadu Bello and Balewa? Did the Igbo have reason to stage a coup d'etat? Was there an Igbo? Even if it is half a man or 1/4 man, was Unebe, Colonel Unebe killed in that coup, not an Igbo man.
Okay.
That they killed an Igbo man, even if he was a single Igbo man, he was a quarter Igbo man, does it not show that Igbo had no arrangement to make an Igbo coup? Unu were chakolo. Chineke kere ndị Igbo aghaghị ịzọpụta ndị Igbo n'aka unu. Zọpụta ndị Igbo na Nigeria. Zọpụta ndị Igbo n'ụwa. We are for restructuring Nigeria. Ka Nigeria bụrụ ezigbo obodo. Onye ọbụla ga-develop them na. Do you have a template for restructuring? You Igbo going round. Unu na-arịọ ndị Fulani arịrịọ. This Fulani killing Nimbo. Onye ha na-egbu n'ala Igbo was it Amadu Bello? The killing of Amadu Bello. That caused the Fulani to be killing. This in the 82 division. Fulani ọbụla etinye na 82 division. Ọnụ kata ọsịnọ na-enwere war.
Whenever you hear 82 division, they are talking about the army barrack in Enugu State. That is the name, 82 division. Just like you have the one in Obinze. So they have another barrack there in Enugu called 82 Div. So that's what this man is trying to refer to, and the information have proven that the information that we have, or how some of us have listened to, it is very clear that when they buy people in Ozo 1, in Ihamofu, now in Obinze, in Nimbo, not Obinze, all these things is just supervised by the same people from A2Div. Okay, our sister said, Diana said, I have heard the full interview and is the whole truth about Emmanuel Nwayao and his evil group in Biafra land. They all are afraid of the evil did evil. Let me okay, evil to Biafra. They all what? They are all afraid of their evil deed to Biafrans. Emmanuel Nwayao, there's something that PM said once at a time is this man somehow touched it about Totokoto. I don't know why their people are. Does it mean that this Emmanuel Nwayao is part of Totokoto saga? If that is true, then how did he become the president? Because Otokoto, do you know what Otokoto committed? This, do you know how many of us know the activities of Otokoto during his time? If this man is part of Otokoto, man, he's not. His name is not. He should hide his face. So why? How come he become president of a Ohanese anyway? What am I even talking about? Ohanese is one of the arms of government in Nigeria. Just like you have judiciary, executive, another arms of government is Ohanese and Ohanese. That's why I said Ohanese, not Ohanese. Ohanese in the Fulani. They always choose what is irrelevant and keep on wasting their time for political gain. Just like what Anna said here, that the crime that the man has committed is against Biafran, that they're afraid of it. Yes, he is part of Otokoto saga. My goodness. That means yeah, whoever that put him there is an evil too. Whoever that make him, push him to become president. Although I was told that for you to become president of Ohanese, that they have to pick you from Abuja. I mean, I see Igbo people. We always want to always want to destroy ourselves for no just reason. Imagine a Fulani man telling you who will be your leader in Igbo land. That is the highest insult. To be honest, that's the highest, because you cannot. They dare not even comment on their own. You can't do that.
Ohanese, have you even issued a statement condemning those killings? Have you issued a statement? Oh yeah, is it because of Ahmadu Bello that Fulani are killing Nigerians? Go to the Middle Belt. Many communities have been wiped out and renamed by the Fulani.
But then you said you have watched the video, the whole video, the full video. Is it not the same thing that we are playing here? I mean, the language they use, is it English language? Because for you to have this kind of a gift of speaking Yoruba and Igbo language and English at the same time is a gift, or is a plus. Because for you to understand what he's saying simply means that you understand Igbo language very, very well, very, very well. And I am sure that of course, you have to translate to us here what Oduduwa man said in Yoruba language. So that one is, you have pass mark on that, and now you are proving that you can also understand Igbo language. Wow.
Nigerians, go to Yoruba land. How they kill Yorubas are rising up and saying they don't want Nigeria any longer. That they want to go the separate way. The job people are rising up and saying they don't want Nigeria any longer. That they were going to the separate way. The Hausa people have risen up and said that they are expelling the Fulani from Hausa land. There is no, then where Igbo land, where Yoruba land, where Tiv land, where Hausa land, that there is no Fulani land in Nigeria, that they are foreigners. These are issues in contention. Uno, ndị aji chakolu, jiri potopoto, jiri mamịrị, poisons, mixie, na-ete ndị Igbo n'iru. Ihe unu ga-agba nkịtị. Ebidogo echere na o nwere ihe unu mere ga-eme asị nye Igbo bịa chịba Nigeria. Because Igbo man will come with the energy and wisdom of the Igbo people to rebuild this country and make it good for everybody. They don't want it. But Igbo got Nigeria. Not dependent on this stupidity and nonsense happening with people called Ohanese. Which is why we are giving support to the rival Ohanese. Murderers and killers, genocidaires, millions of your people. Granted, killing Ahmadu Bello is not the decision of the Igbo people or Balewa, but Akintola. Granted, nobody says anybody should be killed. But what about the millions these people killed about your own people? Have you made abolition? Millions, men, women, children, despoiled, buried alive. Buhari and Ochiya, Mary Awitota and Wechi, they are still killing today. Unknown government introduced in Igbo land. Many families are missing their children. Others are crying in vain. There are still people, no money having, they are being held in jail. Lewa Fali Weji na Abuja when you human. Igbo Keji here. onweghị ihe unu mere ụwa niile na condemn si na o nwere ihe Nnamdi Kanu mere serapụ ya unu abụ dis dinosaurs kpọrọ onwe ha ọhaneze unu si kama unu ga-join for his unconditional release. You say you are going to observe the trial, the proceedings, to know what to observe. Ihe anyị na-ahụ n'ụwa Chineke mere Igbo ebere. This sort of entities imposed on the Igbo people as leaders. O nwere oge anyị siri ka Igbo bido agha. O nwere oge anyị siri ka Igbo bido ọgụ. Kedu akọ na uche dị n'ije ahụ unu na-eje? When you know that those things will be written into history, that Igbo have accepted responsibility for the crimes committed by the Fulani throughout Nigeria, that the Igbo have accepted responsibility for the crimes committed against the Igbo.
That is exactly what it means. By going to beg, it simply means that you have admitted everything that they are trying to cover up. And by so doing, that history will be, remembered again. And when they apply you in the north, it will be justifiable because you have apologized. Even though they have revenged on that, and they're still revenged because their agenda is not even to revenge. Their agenda is what this man said in the beginning. If you follow this video at initial time, he made mention of that they have been buying people from get-go, from the one that even before the white man came, they have been buying people. How do they even conquer Hausa people? In olden days, Hausa people have king as well. They buy them by this same thing that they told you during the Jonathan, that the king is corrupt. They always want to use that your leader is corrupt. They want to change it. Change. How? That is what Buhari used. He used change. The same change they told Hausa people in the old guy, look for the history, it is there. That the king of Hausa king, olden days, Hausa have king. That their leader is corrupt. People that just penetrate into your border have discovered that your leader, your elderly ones, the kind of people that manage the affairs of the community and the nation, the Hausa people, they are corrupt. By so doing, they buy the king, introduce their own, put amen, bring their religion, and that is the rest is history. That's how Hausa people begin to, always like joke. Their land is gone. Their culture, everything is gone. Today, an average Hausa man we speak Hausa very, very well. How many of them know how to speak Fufude? Not all. But Fulani maintain their language. When they want to discuss how to buy Hausa, they will use their language to communicate. Hausa will be moping. They don't even have any other language because Fulani also have access to the language. They can speak it very, very well. They know the culture, they know the secret and everything, but you don't know their own. These are minority group. And in the north, normally we say Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, right? Three major groups. Have you seen anybody that said Hausa, Hausa land and Fulani land? No, they will always bring two of them together because they don't have that central land. That's not the fact. The land they have today is by conquest. And they believe on that very, very well. That is the idea they have today. That some of us are still, we still don't understand this. We still believe that every land belongs to government. And who is government? They will use that government. The time their forefathers, Usman Danfodio, he said, your history is incorrect, my brother. Okay, thank God you are here. So can you tell us what is the history? Because the history we are told that Hausa people they are more advanced in terms of technology, even more than any other people across the region. In the olden days, the Hausa people were able to manufacture, local weapon. You understand? In olden days, Fulani people have nothing in Nigeria. I know you are from Fulani, and that's why you're defending it. Fulani people don't have anything, just like today. And the Fulani man came out and said that Delta State belongs to Fulani. You have watched the video? A Fulani man telling the whole nation that Delta states belong to Fulani. That is his mindset, and that from Futajero or wherever they come from, they keep on pushing, pushing their agenda, pushing it, and claiming land that does not belong to them. The reason is because that is the agenda of Osman Danfodio. You enter Nigeria to do what in the first place? Were you lacking land where you come from? The answer is no. But you want to conquer. The agenda is to bring Quran to the Atlantic Ocean, which is down to southeast. That is the agenda. So let's not pretend that we don't know what is happening. That's why I pity like these elderly people that is talking to. They are still making the mistake by telling you that Nigerian the Igbo man will become president. It will make Nigerian work. Bring 7 Igbo presidents at a go. This one 4 years, 8 years, 8 years, 8 years. Igbo to bring 8 continuously. This one after this one, another Igbo man, 8 times, 10 times will not make it work. Because your agenda as part of the people in the country is to conquer, not to build society, any decent society. And you people believed that it was easier in olden days after the independence to make it work, to convince or to change the narrative. But now that Fulani people have tested the power, tested the the military arms of they have built, they know all those things. Is it now that someone like Peter, who cannot even stand as a man to call a spade, to condemn ordinary kidnapping, let alone condemning the activities of a nation? Do you really think that is how? Because Mana Mohammed said that your history is incorrect, my brother. Now you are silent. You don't want to talk anymore. Can I give you number so you come here and tell the whole world the real history? First of all, you tell us who is Osman Danfodio and how he penetrated into Nigerian border, into Hausa border. You think we are not fools that you can deceive the so-called Igbo fathers, people who should know better. They are afraid of you chopping off their head. That is why some of you can say they will run away because they are afraid, even their old age. Those people that can say it the way it is, you people don't want to see them at all. That's why the hatred that, imagine the whole Fulani, every Fulani hates Namodekan. Not that he buy your cow, because that is what, after your life, next thing is your cow. So he did not come after, he have not waged war against your cow. He's not after your wife. He's not after your children. He's not after your culture. The only thing that he says, be on your side. If you want to use Sharia law to clothe yourself, do it there. Don't. But because your number one agenda is to take people's land. So any decision that will make that land not to be taken by you, you will rise against that person. You understand? So like the other than playing, I'm playing it for you to. I just want us to listen to the angle of what Ohanes is trying to do. But if you want me to tell you political aspect of it and what both of them are yapping here, they are all the same. They're still making a very big mistake. But they still believe that. Imagine this elderly man knowing what he knows, the debt that he has been quoting, the time Fulani people have been tying people, the motive, the agenda, and everything. Yet he's still telling you that don't worry, that everything will be all right, that Nigerian Igbo man you should not allow Fulani to do this. How can the best way to be free from this Fulani, what they're doing and the agenda, which you yourself have admitted, is to let them be. Put your border. Since the Hausa people fail to protect their own border and they penetrate, okay, let them be there with the Hausa. When Hausa people realize their mistakes, which can never be happen, it can't be possible anymore because of religion. Because fighting them now is like you are fighting your brotherhood. So that is why the only thing that left as Hausa is just that the name Hausa and the language. That's all. Tell me, guys, go to Google, search Fulani traditional attire or Fulani tradition. Then open another browser, search Hausa tradition. You will see the same thing, the same picture, the same everything, the same. people that just conquered it. Doesn't mean that Fulani don't have their ancient culture before they penetrated into the border, into Nigeria, into Hausa land. They do. But for them to milk and take away Hausa land, they have to disguise themselves like Hausa people. It is of recently they're now giving you their own, culture, which is this Boko Haram banditry. That's their culture. That's their culture. So let me allow this to play because I think.
Woe unto them that are saying that, and in that journey they have entered. God will punish all of them individually and collectively. Will punish them. Zeke will never be happy with them. Okpara will never be happy with them. Waforis will never be happy with them.
Forget about some of the names that you are calling Zeke. Is even a major problem also. Diana said, all over the world, Fulani have no land. They are wandering all the world. If you make any foolish and stupid comment on this platform, you will be blocked. Don't bring your cow brain here, please. Exactly, my sister. He will not comment again. Any day you are making argument with any northerner, especially Fulani northerner, remind them, once you made mention of you don't have land in Nigeria, mention how Osman Dafodo penetrated into our land. They will run away. That statement is just like, is a sanitizer. Once you spray it, the whole virus will disappear. Did you see his comment again? Simply because I started by telling him that you penetrate into our land. That thing, they don't know. In fact, if you want to knock them off, just kick them off balance. Remind them how they become Nigeria. Today, the Northern Elder Forum, whatever, is being dominated by people from Mauritania. Just imagine. See, we don't need to. I don't want to start talking about people's, other nations, their way of life. That's why in Igbo land, I cannot imagine somebody from Guinea or somebody from South Africa, to become Ohanes and Igbo or Igwe or maybe governor in Igbo land. I don't see that. I don't. It may be possible because of the appointment they are giving, dishing out from Fulani government in Abuja. It may be possible. It could be possible, but I don't think ordinarily Igbo man will not. You have to go where you come from, and if you want to leave, you can leave. But you leading, and it's not easy for a real Igbo man to lead Igbo man, let alone you that just it doesn't work that way. That is, when some Oduduwa people say that Tinubu is not an Oduduwa man, I begin to wonder why Yoruba people allow such thing as well, because you don't see that easily in Igbo land. It's not. We are not known for that. We are not known for that.
Will never be happy with them. Chinua Achebe will never be happy with them. Amabini Shirim will never be happy with them. Jaja will never be happy with them. Ibiam will never be happy with them. You will in the 10 people. Ndị Nigeria, itekwu ndị Yoruba inyere n'iru, ite ntisi inyere n'iru, ite mmadụ niile inyere, bido bet inyere, ite awụsị inyere n'iru na ngagharị arụrụ ala. A na-eji oil field na-epersuade ndị ọzọ ime ihe. Ndị Igbo akpọrọ onwe ha Igbo iji ese nke a ewere 20,000 naira tinyere ha n'envelope, they sell the Igbo nation. That's the thing. I know. Onye ọbụla na-ahụ ya na-complain na-ahụ ya. O nwere unu ka o nwere ihe na-eme. I'm happy you've told me this nonsense because you see.
I'm not the best. I see you. That man is still confused for having hope in Nigeria. To have peace in African Nigeria must be divided in the old. Okay, into the old as it was before the European came. God bless you. Albert the Best said, what happened in Lagos market burned down? Is it today or is it a new one, or is it a new one, or you are talking about the one that happened previously? If the market is being burned in Lagos, it's not a news. So even if he's burning as we're talking, it's not the news. It's expected. Okay, I will end this new one. Okay, a new one. Okay, that is expected. That's expected. I don't need to continue playing the of this man again because from here he lamenting and lamenting, which is understandable. All right. Speaking of what is going on in Lagos State, I will pause the audio because of the copyright. But this is a business owned by an Igbo man called Landmark. All right. This is it. This place is, you can see here, this is a beach side. Okay. Here is a sea. Okay. The man bought this land years ago and wasted his money to develop it to look like this. Let me be so it will be on. You see how Tinubu he want to build the Enugu Calabar road. Remember what the audio of Shetima, how they will be destroying, they plan to destroy Igbos in Lagos and make them homeless and destroy the economy of Igbo. This is a part of it. This is landmark business. You can see. So if they can destroy this place, what again are you talking about? Because you want to build highway to what is name Calabar, which we saw a video of Nsema celebrating it, that the Igbos are not happy. How would you be happy when this kind of thing is happening to your brother? How? It's being owned by and there's no compensation, no. So nobody compensation for what? You look at it, you can see it. Millions of dollars wasted for no just reason. So first of all, who are you going to blame? An Igbo man that watched this video, after watching it, you see him pricing another plot of land somewhere in Yanokbaja, in Lagos. Will not learn from this. No matter how beautiful you build that place, because you are an Igbo and they know to destroy you is to destroy your economy. Once they come after since they have conquered you politically, another way to conquer you is this. So you cannot tell us if what Shetima said in that leaked audio is happening or not. Okay? That is it. Because some of us still don't understand it. Everything you are seeing here, this is just a short clip. Oh, many of them, many things. If you happen to lay your hands or watch the full video of what happened here, you will shed tears. You will shed tears not for the man, but for the entire Igbo race. Some of the let's listen to this lady.
Audio message our forum in our community now. Every forum I'm sure you go that audio message. I know what the revelation of Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu and his Ohanes Ndibo are planning to do. Ije ha chọrọ ije ha na-eje ya na ha na-echechitere ndị Igbo. I know that audio, know everything. I don't want to talk about that video for now because the audio. I'm not here to talk about it yet because I think I have one or two views about it. And I can get my here. When I am here, Jurassic, I made this video quickly because onye ọbụla hụrụ vidiyo ya nye m aka kesa ya, achọrọ m ka Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu ọnụ ozi a biko. Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu ọkwa ịhụ na akpọrọ m gị Chief maka ọda afịa ahụ na asị na akarịa na elders ihe mere unu ji hapụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọ nọrọ ebe ọ nọ kamgbe maka na ka o si ekwu okwu ọ na-akparị elders. Biko achọrọ m ịkparị elders, achọrọ m ikwu okwu ka o si dị m n'obi. Asị nwaanyị asị ada nọ n'ụlọ wee na-ayọ osi gị biko Chief Emmanuel Iwu Anyanwụ, President Ọhaneze ndị Igbo, nna anyị ukwu, ọ bụ ịhụ na akpọkwu onye m gị nna anyị ukwu kpọọ gị Chief, nye gị your due accolades. Ihe m sị ka ihe ọ gị biko ọ bụ ịhụrụ onwe ihe mere that elder ahụ jụrụ na ya ma m nọ n'ụlọ ewu amụọ n'ụlọ chọrọ iji ihere. That elder nọ na that voicemail sịrị unu na-ete anyị unyi n'ihu. Enwe anything mere that man Chief Emmanuel Iwu Anyanwụ, enwe anything mere that elder nọ na that voice message anyị nọ na-abụ na ka unu si wee iji ihere a. Chief Emmanuel Iwu Anyanwụ, you answer us. Ọhịa nsị ka m gwa gị sa, iwe wekwana gị ejikwe m mkparị bịa, akpọkwara m gị nna anyị ukwu, erespektikwa m gị, emekwa m ka unu si asị na a na-eme unu, mana ejikwe m respekt wee na-ayọ gị nna anyị ukwu. Enwe anything mere that man, anyị nụ na onwe ihe mere ya na ọ kpọkọrọ ya na the man na anything mere ya, ọkwa gụnwa ka anyị ma ugboro ole ka m kwuru ya for emphasis sake, ịma nnakwu ya maka ọ bụrụ onye kwuo ọ bụrụ si eme anyị ka mgbe ịdara mere nna anyị ukwu ahụ, that real elder n'ala Igbo, that elder bụ elder si na ya ma nọ n'ụlọ ugwu amụọ n'ọgbịrị, ọ pụtago tie kịta kwuo asị na a ga-ekesa ihe a na a na-erekọdụ ya na a ga-ekesa ya. Enwekwa anything mere Chief Emmanuel Iwu Anyanwụ, you are responsible. Anyị ga-achụkwa gị esi ya. Now we are wise. Anyị ahụgo clearly ndị bụ nsogbu anyị. About that audio I can give you a letter in a live stream.
This is Ugujere Nimbo, Uzuwan, local government area of Enugu State, where 4 persons were killed yesterday evening by a suspected herdsman. The governor of Enugu State is here to sympathize with the community and then to feel their pulse. The PG has also enumerated some needs that they require from the government.
This independence, people have been left on their own to suffer, and we've been going through this all these years. One of the ones that was shot when they went to rescue those people is still in the hospital. We have contributed. He's going back tomorrow, which is started. Am I right? Dr. Bendik, you can confirm that, sir. So please, we are so happy that you are here. Our Honorable House of Assembly member is here. 2016, of course, we may have heard about that over 40 people died here in this ceremony. Most of all these women are widows. And it has started again. The worst thing is the trauma. Nobody sleeps with 2 eyes. As far as this outskirt is concerned. Last night, nobody was here. They were all in the other side. So please, sir, our situation is peculiar. Anything you can do to strengthen our local vigilance, if it's possible to give us a drone that can monitor our bush, because we don't have any other farm. Our people owned, the fathers, they lived inside the town and left this place for farm work. The most fertile land I can boast in the whole Enugu State.
Watch shortly the comments of Enugu State Governor.
I want to let you know that Nimbo is not alone in this tragic act. We are all victims of this tragedy. But let me assure you that enough is enough. You will have really no reason to exist as government if we cannot guarantee your safety. And I want to assure you that we are going to deploy everything within our powers. We're going to deploy the law. We're going to deploy the force. Everything that is necessary in order for us to secure our people here, we will deploy them.
It is worthy of note that This community and Nimbo entirely is backward in terms of local government development. And the state governor has assured that he will intensify every effort to making sure that every point raised by the President General is being addressed in terms of giving free scholarship to the survivors and the families that lost their illustrious son.
You have people who would trespass, come into their locality and open fire on them. That is inexcusable, it's unacceptable. But anything, we're going to identify, we're going to track these culprits. We're going to pursue them wherever they are. We're going to capture them, and we're going to make sure that we bring them to justice. The government will be responsible for the hospital bill. The victim that is being treated, that we need to go to orthopedic hospital, we would take care of that. We would make sure we'll take him to orthopedic and we would bear the cost of his treatment. Those whose kids are still young, we're going to award scholarship to those kids. Those who need job, we're also going to give them job.
The people are really traumatized by these sad events of yesterday night. We'll give you updates as time unfolds. Eva Aneke,
one thing about this news is that he refused to mention Fulani. The people that he said corporate, going to bring this corporate. It's good to them, but who are they? What is their name? He don't want to mention that. He don't want to mention that. And he said again that these people that he felt that what happened in Nimbo is happened to everybody. And he made mention of deploying forces, right? Deploying law. Okay, but he did not tell us how he can, stop or deploy mechanism that will stop the ideology of the people, those forces that he will deploy, because they are the one giving the bandit Fulani herdsmen, giving them green light to move, when to go and when not to go. He don't want to reason in that way. Oh my goodness. He cannot lie to everybody. You cannot lie to everybody.
Sisters,
okay,
something seriously is happening. Something very serious is happening. And our so-called political elites and leaders do not care. They're not doing anything about it. They feel very unconcerned about it. Our political elites do not care about it. Our people are left rudderless, tossed here and there by the tempests and the winds of the sea. Nobody cares. Every day we hear stories of thousands and thousands of Futakelong Kambari Fulani being transported by every means of transportation down into our land, down into the John Nation, down into Igbo land, down into Shekuru land, down into Ogoni land, down into Yoruba land, down into Edo, every day. In the most unthinkable fashions, in their thousands. If you go to Bayelsa today, as I'm talking, all the fishing settlements and the farming villages are occupied and controlled by these fellows. Where job people were strong, we came here, nothing is going to happen. A man is always strong when he's with his people, when he has enough number to overcome its enemy. We should not underestimate these people. They have our money with us. Okay. They have been receiving tons and tons of our money. Their brother batch has stole and sharing it amongst themselves. A minister in a federation came to say that sharing the money
Wait, let me listen to what our sister is saying. He said there's a comment of that I did not see. What comment is that? If I may ask, what comment? Just hold on. Choma Ibe, please, who made the comment you're talking about? Is it the one from Gabriel? Gabriel is it the one from Gabriel? What comment is that? Dana said annoying part of it is that they are using Igbo man to do this evil things. Okay, do these evil things to their own people. That is very sad indeed. No, they are all the same. Dana, Gabriel, I serve in Enugu State. I love it there. Is this a recent news? Yes, it is. Oga, shut up, Joe. Okay, you're talking to the person. Okay, the one I made. Okay, let me trace it. The one you made. Even the man speaking believe in Nigeria. Imagine he saying that Igbo man must lead Nigerian. Can you imagine? We have comment on this one. Chemibe. We have comment on that. He said again, yes, he is part of Otoko Tosaga. Yes, that was a comment. And another comment you made is he does not believe in Biafra. Of course, it's very clear. They don't believe. They only want to, make a comment to deceive people that they can deceive. Not everybody. Okay, not everybody. That one is for sure. Not everybody. I think I have touched the comment that you're talking about, or do you have another one? Then Gabriel said this is one of the reasons why governors should be given more autonomy and control over the state. We need state police. Gabriel, you still don't understand it. You have not benefited anything from Nigeria to compare Asari. Asari is telling you how it is now. What is happening is I am a fan. At least you are speaking your truth. Okay, Gabriel, you need to understand the problem before you can offer solution. Without it, you will end up wasting your time. Okay, let's continue listening to Asare. I am charging my phone while streaming because that's why I cannot position it properly. The phone is charging, otherwise the stream will end. So I'm trying to work on that together. Okay.
In the north, because there are no poor people in the south. And where are our governors? Where are our local ministers? Human rights ministers? Where are our women rights lawyers? All of them, they close their mouth. But this is more sinister. This is more sinister. They are coming here. They are changing the demography. What are they coming for? You remember Osman Danfodio?
Okay.
How they came to Sokoto, to Kobri, to Kano, to Katsina, to be there. And what happened? They replaced the Abe rulers. They replaced the original people and took over the realms of power. They are coming. History is going to repeat itself. If we don't act now, they are coming. History is going to repeat itself. If we don't act now, they are not pretending about it. They are coming with war, destruction, and death. They are coming to occupy our land. Why you cannot go to your community? In Obama, how many Obama people are at home? They are leaving their home and they are coming here. Obama is a village. You cannot come to Obama. Those of us who live in Obama, we are backward people. Buguma is a village. Abonima is a village. You don't care. You are not bothered. But when death will come, it will not only come for the Kubasari. When the evil and the tribulation will come, it will not come for only the Kubasari, it will come for all of us. I'm smarter than you, that I'm more prepared than you. And when it comes, I will also run faster than you. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. Okay. It's not grandstanding like Wiki. I got 14 people grandstanding. This is beyond grandstanding. This is a time for strategy. This is a time for consultation. This is a time for meeting. Our very survival is at stake. We must stand up and defend ourselves, or we will all perish in the hands of these blood-tasting monsters who will give us the Sokoto treatment.
Okay, we are going to end it here. We are going to end it here. Thank you so much for your time. I will end it here. Hope to come back again. Have a wonderful day, as we are hoping to be live after this. Just subscribe so that whenever I come back, you will be notified. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, afternoon, depending on time zone. Bye bye for now.